All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So I wanted to do a quick video on the panel missions here. Sometimes I'll do videos on them, sometimes I won't, but I figured it would give me a good opportunity to talk about some of the, like the reward structure and stuff like that. The tickets are huge, right? A lot of players are going to get Goku Black and Zamasu, Blue Goku and Vegeta, Omega Shenron, and the fourth one again is probably some combo variation of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, maybe even just standalone Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Something like that is probably what the fourth is going to be. A lot of players are going to get those characters completely for free, right? Now, funny enough, I was going to sit down and record this right here, but daily login is right now, which is perfect because, so, the thing about me and kind of like my opinion and stuff like that, I do like to take in new information. And it's like maybe if something looks like it's complete ass cheeks, but then with more info, it's not quite as bad. I think the way they handled the link level growth events, not as bad as it initially looked, because we do get growth keys literally every day. I believe they handed out some as part of top grossing. Let me double check that. By the way, Global, again, should be getting top grossing sometime soon. We know how Global is with top grossing. They do like to take their sweet ass time with it for reasons that are stupid, but reasons, I guess. They did hand out 50 growth keys. Yeah, they did. Okay. So a lot of growth keys like that are coming. And again, that's important because one of these kind of like panel missions that we have to do here, growth keys is a major part in it, right? So let's grab this right here. So we got that right there. Perfect. And then if we head over here, I believe there is growth keys we get from a daily mission as well. Yeah, exactly right there. Okay. Already, I would imagine that one of the missions here, let's just go ahead and jump over. One of the missions has to be, yeah, use an item. Yeah, which I definitely have not done. So let's head over here. So this is the panel missions. And here, let me also pull up the tickets. Remember that those tickets, we'll be able to use those and do a summon that has a 44% chance of pulling a character, right? So then if we jump back over here, we could see, and where does it say the 44%? Right here, boom. Only one featured character for each summon. So this is a thing, I mean, I'm reading this, and it's telling me that the only featured character is literally the new units. And a lot of the comments, I did a video in this, and it's like, I mean, it's not, I'm not going to blame people for, commenting for watching the video and stuff like that. But they're commenting like, oh yeah, 44% chance, and we're just going to pull, and they rattled off like random featured units. And it's like, well, I mean, no, there's only one featured unit. There's only one featured unit for this, right? So it's kind of a big deal. Okay, so let's just go ahead and jump over. I'm going to do the Whis event. It is a daily stage anyway. Let's just get my daily missions done right here. But the Whis event oftentimes is what I do use. By the way, so the order, I don't know why they do this. I mean, I think they're stupid, they're idiots, but blah, 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 blah. The order of events here on JP has actually changed. The Whis event, when the celebration started, was actually moved up. The Whis event used to be down here below the Pan event. Now it was actually moved up, which is good, because it is a daily event you do want to do. I would highly encourage all players to do this one time per day. Not necessarily to, hopefully we get a good equip drop, but it's to do the daily mission, which gives you that ticket, which is much easier to get a good equip drop. All right, we'll just rock this. This is fine. And then I'm going to just jump in and just use like this right here. So just use like a Lemo item right here. And then that will be good enough for me. Just use an item, because I never I'm not a big item user. Just not my style there. All right, so let's just pop this, wabam, and then that will get us that panel mission, and then also get that daily mission finished up as well. So, all right, let me come back. I'm going to do the, actually, I was about to cut and do that battle motion. Looks so damn good. I was about to cut and do the daily Master Roshi stage, but to be fair, that is also one of the panel missions. So, this by the way, the Master Roshi daily stage is another stage I would highly encourage players to do every single day. You're just getting so much. I know people don't like link leveling. Well, I mean, if you do the Roshi stage daily, then, you know, maybe do a couple of runs in the Dokkan Day event, and then, you know, use like some of the resources like the keys and link orbs. Yeah, you're not gonna have to like actually like do like, you know, major link leveling or whatever. Although link leveling is really not that bad. I mean, people pretend what it is people do act like you have to hold Dokkan in front of your face with two hands, like Dragon Ball Legends or something like that. And it's, you know, oh my god, tournament grand finals. I'm locked in, two hands on the phone. I'm fucking staring at it. Me and the phone are fucking face to face. Like, I have to while doing any type of grinding. Like, you can just, like, do a stage and set your phone down and do something else. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I might be crazy. Matter of fact, I definitely am. But just saying. So yeah, this is another one of the panel missions right here. Just knock this out. I want to do videos on all of the clones. The clones are very good. I've used some of them a little bit in other videos already. But what I'm going to do for the rainbow videos, because like both int clones, both HL clones, for example, are exactly the same. When I do the rainbow video on them, I'll just, you know, do like a run with the, you know, both arts is basically my plan. But I do got to get them fully link leveled and stuff like that. So just kind of, you know, moving towards that. Again, Dokkan dropped just like a stunning amount of content. A truly jaw-dropping amount of content right here. So, all right, we got that done. Let me just, you know, finish up some daily stuff like that. We'll come right back and keep going with these panel missions here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and grab these right here, which is also big, right? Because this will give us some global growth keys. Now, the global growth keys are quite a big deal. Let's head on over to here. So, again, these events, it looked very exciting, like, oh, damn, right? Like, they're, you know, making it to where we could do all these different, like, growth events and stuff like that. But then what they did, so, especially, oh, whoops, I actually, okay. Well, here, we're going to, so, clear event with growth keys 3 times is one. And then also use at least 10 growth keys. All these missions are giving growth keys too. So they are trying to funnel players into getting, like, you know, some elusive characters that aren't completely link leveled in these stages, which is good. But this tab has mostly been not used much. Like, going into the celebration, I had like 500 growth keys or something like that, and that's with me using like I've obtained every growth key you could, and I've used them like one time or something. Like, I've just never used them because all they had in here was the other like potential orbs, but up on the day that they weren't. Like, so like the int orb stage is up on Wednesday, and you could use the growth key to do it on like a Monday or something like that. Here, so I'm just gonna jump in. Let's just do this. I believe this is the super bosses stage right here. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's just go ahead and, nope, it's, tab 2. Yeah, we'll do this. And then I'll put, here, let me go like that. And then I'll just put one of the, oh yeah, but you could only, I guess I'll just put this rosé right here then. Whatever. Yeah, sure. Because you could actually only, like, link level... Yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's go. Okay, so we'll do that. So this will just give us some link levels. I'm not really optimizing these keys very well, right? I mean, these keys, what you really want to use these for is when characters are, like, you know, link level 5+ or something like that. Because the rates in here are actually, like, stupidly good. The link level rates. Like, these events are... literal, like, they are legendary. So definitely do not sleep on them whatsoever. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get to link leveling these clones quick if I can. Start dropping out some of those videos, do like a full clone team showcase, right? Stuff like that. But yeah, we're gonna see like every character, all 7 links. This is what it looks like if you're under link level 5 in these events. Again, I wouldn't really recommend coming in here with characters this so link leveled, but I mean, I wasn't. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. All right, so there's that. I think I'll probably let me just knock out one more run just to ensure that we've got all those done, and then we'll keep going. There was another mission to do a Dokkan event. I've been kind of there's so much going out here. We'll talk about the Dokkan event in a second. Anyway, I'm going to do one more run here. All right, guys, so let's continue taking a look at what we got here. So we did the Turtle School Training, the Growth Keys. Dokkan event, I don't really need to show too much. Remember, there are these missions. I've been chipping away at these every day, by the way, because there's so much with the clones. I had to link level the main characters, stuff like that. There's actually just been, an avalanche of content. For me, personally, I would say this has been the best part one of a celebration ever, which is the sheer volume of stuff there is to cover here, right? I still have to do the time-limited buffs for LR Goku Black. Physical Vegito Blue and Rose Goku Black come out tonight, right? So there's also there's missions for every Dokkan event. I would highly encourage players to get this done. You have until August. All it is just use a character of every typing, make it 20-25 characters so you'll do a lot of damage. And then you just auto every single Dokkan event once, and you're going to get basically 35 medals of every event. 28 from missions and then 7 from doing it the one time. It's going to be, quite a big deal. So definitely make sure to do that. Do a friend summon. Actually, sure, we could just quickly knock that out. Doing friend summons is something I really do need to be pumping out here while we have this right here. The global celebration special like friend summon is huge. I am so thankful that finally, for years, this was a global exclusive. Finally, they decided, let's have pity on the peasant JP Dokkan players and allow them to also have this global exclusive thing for 5 years, right? So very, very thankful for that. All right, let's do this. Really good Zenny statues, really good rate to grab whatchamacallit as well. Elder Kai. It's just all types of good stuff right there. Yep, so there we go. Here, let me just quickly sell these characters. And then now let's go talk about the global Dokkan coin. That's one of the next missions we'll do here. All right, guys, like I was saying right here, next we will go ahead and exchange some of the global coins for stuff here. So let's go ahead and jump in. In other videos, I did already get the #1 resource I would advise players to get, which is the Rainbow Link Skill Ball. There was 3 of those available. Those are must-haves because every one of those you purchase will give you a level 9 link, and then I believe it's using 2, or is it 3? It's 2 or 3. That gives you a level 10 link with those Rainbow Skill Balls. So those are hugely valuable, right? Because, like, link leveling, it's staggered in difficulty. Like, getting up to link level 5 takes 2 seconds. But it's like, from 5 on is when it can exponentially be much crazier. I am probably going to mostly clear out, like, the link skill balls here. Yeah, I definitely am. Link skill balls here, to me, look like the #1 priority to take care of. So here, I'm just going to go ahead and grab 25 of these bad boys right here. Yep, let's just go ahead and grab that. Okay, perfect. So there's that mission. At this point, I think we've handled most of them. Growth keys, we did use over 3 million Zenny. Okay, we could quickly do that. That's not hard. Remember, they revamped this. Yeah, holy shit, this is 3 years ago now. It was the end of 2022, where they made it to where we could buy stuff with Zenny. Most of these things, I am maxed out on almost everything. But one thing I can get... I guess I could purchase some of these. Yeah, we could just get some more of these. Then, of course, I guess I could get, some Z swords down here, right? Using some of this stuff right here, this is what I would recommend, getting some of these valuable resources that you have in here. That will go ahead and get us the use Zenny we need to do. Then we have use a support item and then win an EZA. Oh, I don't know if I've done an EZA. Here, I'll just quickly, I'll knock an EZA out and just quickly, just kind of skip to the end. I do have a couple of EZAs, at stage 999 actually ready to go, for videos. So here, let me just knock one of these out and we'll come back. All right, there we go. So we got that done. So we have, the EZA stage completed right there. Okay. So stage 820. And now we should be good to go. I believe that should be all of the panel missions. Yep. So if we jump on over, we will see, yep, we got all this done. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and accept it all. rewards are pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad. There's that ticket, which we'll be able to use in January, I believe, of 2026, right before the 11th anniversary. 72 of these coins is nice. A bunch of these growth keys. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right, so we got all that. And I believe we probably will see a second... oh, it's already there already. Oh, damn. I didn't even realize that the second one was here already. Wait, okay, so what are these? And then there's a bunch more of those reward tickets. Yeah, dude, okay. Silly me. I didn't even notice that the second board was here. Okay, so Clear Transcendence of Fear, or the Embodiment of Fury. That is the Goku Black clone event, right? So, you know, just everyone should get this done, right? So that'll go ahead and get those clones right there, okay? Get a clone to SA10, Rainbow a clone, clear stage 1 of the special battle. Oh, that drops tonight. Yeah, this comes out tonight. This is going to be a new boss rush stage of the Divine Wrath and Mortal Will. And then question marks. Huh. That's very exciting, actually. Pure question marks. So we've got all the missions done that we possibly could right now. The rest are for events that aren't actually even out. Oh, kind of exciting. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see what the event is going to look like, huh? This mission will become available soon. I am excited for the boss rush stages for the Divine Wrath and Mortal Will event, by the way. That is cool. Like, people have always hated the, you know, they call them like the pay-to-win events. But, like, I've loved these events, dude. They've been very good for content, right? Doing tough fights in these. So we'll see what's going to happen kind of with these new stages, right? So, all right. There we go. I think we are good to go right there. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.